John. Say hi. It's John Coley. Nice to meet you, Daniel.
It's pretty deep going back his time, and how about this? It's gone! Chase Lovely! And a wrecking ball called strike three, number 10 for Lovely. Citizens Bank Park, proud home of the Philadelphia Phillies. And thank you for taking the time to tour our exciting facility. Before we get started, we'd like to tell you how it all began. Back in the early 90s, a series of beautiful new ballparks began to sprout up all around the country. Up until then, many cities had to share a stadium between the football and baseball teams. With the advent of Camden Yards in Baltimore, the template was set for a baseball-only, natural turf field with great sight lines and modern amenities. As the millennium drew near, it became obvious that Veterans Stadium, which had served the city well for 3 decades, would soon give way to the future. The Phillies design group traveled the country extensively to find the best aspects of all the new ballparks. By the early part of the century, the plans were ready. The dream began in June of 2001, when the Phillies unveiled their design for the new ballpark. The site would occupy 20 acres of land just east of the Vet. The new design would be summed up in 3 simple words: open, intimate, and spectacular. Of course, with any undertaking of this magnitude, special challenges are the norm. Project manager John Stranix explains.
The Phillies' vision of the field was that you're walking off the main concourse and the field would unfold before your eyes. And so that really required us to excavate probably 400,000 cubic yards of soil, which is a significant amount of excavation, to establish a platform to build the field. And added to the fact was that excavation, by going down 23 feet, placed us about 13 feet below the existing water table, which meant that we had to pump the water out around the site, make sure it was dry before we started to build things, and then build a building that would keep the water out after we finish construction. And so that's an engineering challenge, it's a construction challenge, it's a logistical weather challenge, and all those are met pretty well.
Building in the temperamental climate of the Northeast also presented its share of challenges.
We knew we had a 28-month project regardless, and so it's going to span 2 years and 2 winters, and you'd expect to find a typical mid-Atlantic winter, a lot of snow, cold weather days, and so it just makes for some interesting challenges on site. How do you heat the job up, make sure that the concrete is moving and flowing properly?
We've worked in temperatures at 0 degrees and below 0 to over 110 degrees. I just had a great deal of respect for the men and the women that were out here 8 to 10 hours a day working in this heat. And then you go to the other extreme and it's below 0 and they're still out here working.
Throughout the 28 months, the project moved along, and some of us got to see small glimpses of our beautiful new home. In the fall of 2003, Veterans Stadium closed with an emotional ceremony. That winter, the finishing touches were being put in place. Not only would it be a baseball palace, but it would also serve as a museum, a storehouse for 1 million sports memories. Finally, in April of 2004, the new era in Philadelphia sports had begun. Citizens Bank Park was an instant success. It quickly became a destination, a keystone of the sports complex in South Philadelphia. From the cozy atmosphere to the great food and amenities, there is something here for the whole family. It hardly seems a coincidence that the opening of Citizens Bank Park marked the beginning of the most successful period in Philly's history. With 5 straight division titles, 2 pennants, and an unforgettable world championship, this can truly be considered the golden age of Phillies baseball.
Swinging the dribbler out in front of the plate, Ruiz out to get it, the throw from his knees, it's in time, and it's a no-hitter!
And with the incredible support of our fans, we look forward to many more years of success. But Citizens Bank Park is much more than just a baseball field. In its short history, the ballpark has played host to a variety of events. As you will soon see, Citizens Bank Park has a lot to offer. It's an engineering marvel, a beautiful blend of architecture and technology, an ever-evolving playground for the best fans in baseball. But don't take my word for it. Let's hear from the men who call it home.
Welcome to our house.
Make yourself at home.
You're really going to like it here.
This place is really cool.
Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the tour. We look forward to seeing you.
We cover up like Schmidt. Why should I like that? Here. All right. Now, put things up a little. Where are the baseball players? Baseball players stand up. Good luck today, guys. And can you go over the telephone number 11?
What? Say that. John, say hi to YouTube. Barbara, say hi to YouTube. Calm down. John, here, get to me. Get to me. I'm Barbara Streisand. YouTube. Should I turn it off? Yeah. Seriously, I'm Barbara